3, 2, 1.
Are you having trouble with that certain someone? Does your friend Spanker need a better wanker? Does your little guy need something to help him thrive? If your Tootsie Rolls got you down, give Heels to the Glory Hole a call. Don't forget to use our code Your Nuts Are Fucked for 69% off.
Heels to the Glory Hole is brought to you by left turns because they're fucking assholes.
They paint the air with lies, a cover for the things we trust. Behind the curtain, mind games, day is night, night is day. They call it wild conspiracy, but can you smell the irony? Truth is lies, lies are truth. It's mind-boggling, liberally challenging. Whispers rise through the static, hidden letters maze. They laugh at those who dare to doubt, but every secret we scream out. They call it wild conspiracy, but can you smell the irony? Truth is lies, lies are truth. It's mind-boggling, liberally challenging. Liberally challenging. They call it one conspiracy, but can you smell the irony? Truth is lies, lies are truth. It's mind-boggling, liberally challenging. They call it one conspiracy, but can you smell the irony? Truth is lies, lies are truth. It's mind-boggling, liberally challenging. Liberally challenging.
Good evening.
Good evening. Hold on. Here's my phone.
Are you there? Are you with me?
I am.
I
Hold on.
love that song. Shout out to Bailey for that.
I
Our friend Bailey
know.
Nix.
I felt
That's
so
I just
bad.
love that song. I just love it. I know, but hey, it's a great song.
I felt so bad
Sounds
that I fucked up his boot stopping song the other day.
I do like that song though.
But this time I did not, right? Everything came out.
No, you no, it came out good that I could hear. Sounded great to me. Loved it. Hey,
Who's
you
gonna get
guys, we
woke?
didn't come on last night because of me. Sorry that I apologize for that. My mother-in-law had a surprise birthday, so we went to that. That was kind of
Yeah.
fun. Got to see the grandkids.
Well, I
Always
could have
love
come on without you. I just
family. I know. I think you were tired.
no, that was nice of you.
Yeah,
Surprise
yeah,
birthday.
yeah, yeah. Surprise birthday for my
Yeah,
mother-in-law.
that was great.
And of course, she ruins it, right? She's the perfect one to ruin it. She doesn't know nothing's going on. And she has no idea except that she needs to show up this time. Because you tell my mother-in-law to show up, she's there for everybody. She just doesn't care if she's there for you. If you say we need you here, she's on her way. So
She
she
is a
gets there
good woman. I gotta tell
and
you.
she knows where everything is in this house. So she goes in the house, just walks in. You're welcome everywhere. Believe me. She walks in the house, she goes in the bathroom. She had to go to the bathroom. So everybody is waiting for her because they're going to take her a certain way. And she goes in the house, but they're going to, so she comes out of the bathroom and she goes into the kitchen and somebody's in the kitchen and she walks up behind him and she goes, hello. I can't remember who it was. It was one of her nephews. And she goes, hello. And he goes, Auntie Becky, what are you doing here? And she goes, well, I'm here. And he goes, oh, yeah. Well, come on this way. They open up, he takes her to the back door and they open up the door and he goes, hey, everybody, surprise, look who's here.
Well, he could have made up a lie.
Yeah, it was so funny.
No,
It
that's
was
cute.
great. It was funny.
Good evening, everyone. I was gonna dress up. I even asked Joe how my boobs look, but I decided not to because I don't give a fucking flying shit. And if my makeup is all smeared from earlier,
Kiss, I'm wearing
yeah,
Kiss.
you look awesome in Kiss. I mean, you can't go wrong with Kiss. I was digging our little music earlier, like the 12-minute wait we have. That's just so we can prepare and do things before the show. And then you get to watch some, I don't know, if you're stoned or drunk, it might be more interesting. But
it's pretty cool, I think.
I know, I
puts
like
it
that
together.
stuff.
It's pretty cool.
I just like, I don't know. I'll do any kind of artwork. I just don't care.
My
You
favorite,
guys-
of course, is always the kaleidoscope stuff.
Yeah, you like the collide, that kind of.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'll
I
make
like
you a
all-
background
No,
then.
I
Why
like
do you
all
have
of
the
it. I like all
treat?
that
Like,
stuff.
I'm in Florida. What are you doing?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So
Hey, I haven't been to the
Joe,
beach in a while. I know it's all windy, but I haven't been
I don't
there.
think you've ever gone to.
I have been to the beach.
Really?
I've been.
He does
I've
not
been
like
to.
the.
I have been to the Pacific Ocean. I've been to the Atlantic Ocean, and I've been to the Gulf. Twice to the Gulf. 3 times
Well,
to the Gulf. Sorry.
la-di-da-da. I've flown over most of the ocean, let's say. All right. We got a few things we're gonna talk about. Like I wanted to come on by myself yesterday, but honestly, John's in New Jersey. I get a lot of anxiety for him flying and but he helps his mother and he's a good man. He's always been. So we deal with what we deal with in the family and but
Family's
everything's
important.
going on in New Jersey. But Joe, does it
To me,
bother
it
me?
is.
Does it
No,
bother me
not to
what's
you.
going on?
No.
No.
Not
No.
you.
And my husband can handle himself
Yeah.
100% because he is
Well,
going
yeah,
to
look what he
Newark
was.
Airport.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. Look what he was. He was,
Right.
he's a
No, he
cop,
could
so-
definitely, even in his condition, which isn't like,
Yeah.
he would still be able to, he'd handle himself. But I know it's all fake. Who at this point doesn't believe that these aren't paid protesters?
Oh yes, there most definitely are.
Of
Most
course. They
definitely.
come out of the woodworks. These are hungry motherfucking people that either are low on drugs or low on self-esteem or low on something, money,
To get the drugs.
to get work, to do this stupid crap. Well, right. Right.
I mean,
It's a vicious
yeah,
circle with these people. Well, yeah.
yeah.
What did Trump do? How many drugs are not coming into this country?
Yeah,
I,
a lot. He's
yeah,
cut it down, and that's what's happening. They're mad. See, it cuts their paycheck too. The politicians bringing the drugs in cuts their paycheck.
that's it.
I
That's it. Good
believe that.
evening.
Yeah, I believe the rich people are involved in bringing in the drugs and letting them be distributed because
Well,
it's
who are the rich people?
multi-billion-dollar a year industry.
Who are the rich people?
The cabal families, those 13 families that we might be talking about.
Yeah, we'll see if we'll
Uh,
get up to it. I don't know
yeah,
how long we're going to stay on. There's a couple
just the
things.
bad people, man. The evil shit.
Do
They're
you know
just
the
making it
story, the
worse and
religious
worse and
story
worse.
about the burning bush, Joe? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to like move on, but I want to move
Burning
on.
bush. Isn't that's Moses when he goes up to the top of the mountain, the Sinai, and he
Right,
sees the bush, the eternal burning bush,
right.
and that is Yahweh or whatever. And then he's the one that actually throws out the flame and prints it on the wall, the Ten Commandments on the wall. Supposedly,
So it is part of
that's how
that
it's done.
story.
Yeah,
See,
and
I
then
asked
Moses
Helen,
takes the plates down.
by the way, guys, please pray for Mama Helen
Plant free, Mama
and
Helen.
for our dear friend Connie, her husband Jerry
Yes,
is going through.
you.
What a mess of shit.
For
There's so many
everybody.
people. There's so many people, but these two
I know
friends in
pain.
particular.
Yes, I pray for you.
Now, I asked Mama Helen because, we had the confusion. Like, I did not understand when you were saying that Moses, I might not have been fully paying attention in the beginning of the show. That was my fault. That Moses went down this little boat in the little river, and the Egyptians adopted him
Found
after.
it.
Right.
Yeah,
I don't know
found
why
it.
you
Yeah,
didn't correct me. Joe has this thing with,
sorry. I apologize.
he's afraid to correct me, aren't you? Yeah, I would be too. No. But there was a thing that came into play there. At the end when Moses comes back down and destroys Baal, and we're talking about all this gold and where'd they get the gold, and even Jay mentioned that maybe they sifted through the sand to get a bunch of gold. I mean, and then they melted it down and molded this. I mean, it just seems like but it said that the Hebrews were rich, right? That they wore gold, right? This is what happened, right? The story goes that they had bangles and rings and all this gold on them. When
There were some that did.
when in history do we ever hear anything good about the Jews, especially that they're rich? Now let me bring it back a little further. I just dawns on me because Mama Helen said it that way, so I took it that way, right?
Hmm.
What about the Egyptians? Didn't they use those Hebrews? How could they be rich when, I don't know, a thousand or 2 years, thousand?
People have been using people for years and years and years.
Yes, but I just don't buy it.
Hmm.
I don't buy that people have been hurting people as much as other forces, maybe. What those forces are, well, that's a concept we'd all have to discuss. And Joe, don't let me forget, I'm gonna buy I think we're gonna do the silver coin.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that would be nice, you guys, if we
I
do
think
that.
we're gonna do that. And I'll get a couple, don't let me forget, because it's already June. We got to get it up and running. They got like
Yeah.
2 weeks.
Yeah, we'll have to have people that'll have to promise to come in to get that thing to do the game. And
If nobody
'cause that's
comes
an
and wins it,
expensive
then I'm gonna keep it
coin.
myself. Are you kidding me?
Right, right.
It's gonna be close to $200 worth of silver.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't really say no.
And it's something that will raise in value. So,
Always, always.
yeah. Good thing.
Yeah, we got to figure out the games and all that. We have to sit down.
Yes.
Okay.
Got it.
So I just wanted to bring that to our attention. They were, I know it's centuries, if not millennia beforehand, but they were the people that, I mean, where did the Jews come from? Like, where did they come from? That they were in
Yeah,
Egypt.
what is yeah. Mhm.
There was no Israel. Am I
Were
missing
the Jews the
something?
Hebrews? Were the Jews the Hebrews?
Yeah, it's the same difference, sure.
Okay. Well, it has to be. Okay.
A Hebrew is another, it's a word for Jew. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay.
Maybe Hebrew is
So
more
they were the
religious.
ones that the Pharaoh had enslaved, right? So, yeah.
Right. Moses took his people. Moses was a
Right.
Hebrew, a Jew.
Right.
I just, when you think more of history and you see how it does not connect, it doesn't make sense. They went to slaves to having riches. And they were,
Why did they
why
have to
didn't they
wonder the
save
40
their other
years?
Jew friends?
Wait a minute. Wait. Let me ask you this question.
Oh,
Because
please.
I've always been confused about this. Oh, they had to wonder because they made the gods of gold. That was why they were made to wonder for 40 years. Okay.
In the desert.
In the desert with no, where did they get the wood for burning?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I do understand manna and ether and all these things. I do think they actually come into play in our lives right now.
Well, there is life in the desert. I can atone for that because I do live. I live in the high plains desert, and there's life. So it's kind of
I
like that
mean,
over there.
there are rocks,
Yes, there's a lot of rocks. There's
cacti,
a
and
fucking
there are
shit ton of
flowers.
rocks, especially south of here. There's also stuff called buckwheat, and that grows. That's a scraggly bush, and it does break it. So I guess you could use that. It would be fast burning.
I may be wrong.
Thick logs.
I don't know the Bible, Joe, but it doesn't seem to.
But I don't know how they would be sustaining that many people.
They were always the Khazarians. So they said, hey, we were slaved by the Egyptians. We're also God's people, but meanwhile, they're fake. They don't care.
You know what I found out today? I found out something out about Lincoln, Abraham Lincoln, and the slavery and all that shit. Why? And he was assassinated, right? Who was he assassinated by?
Booth? Oh,
And Booth was an illegal alien.
was he? How
That's
could he
what they
be?
say. He was not supposed to be in the country or something like that.
Am I
Then,
wrong though?
after he was shot, he was told to shoot President Lincoln by the Democrats. Okay, because Lincoln had stopped slavery and he had given the black people reparations.
Right.
So after they shot him, and the next president that took over from Lincoln took away those reparations. Because they were supposed to get land, a bunch of land and shit.
He was
Just
born
so
near
everybody.
Bel Air, Maryland.
Hmm. I wonder why they said
John Wilkes Booth.
he was not somebody said he was not a citizen or something like that. I don't know.
Oh wait.
But if he's
However,
born here,
his
that would
parents
make
were
him a
both.
citizen here.
However, his parents were both immigrants who moved to the United States from England in 1820s.
Hmm.
Very good,
So
Joe.
wouldn't that he was born here, so wouldn't that still make him a citizen?
Not if both his parents were illegal. That's an anchor baby,
Oh, wow.
right?
Yeah.
An ancient
True.
anchor baby.
An ancient anchor baby.
His father was renowned Shakespearean actor
Huh.
Junius Brutus Booth. Immigrated in 1821, and his mother, Mary Ann Holmes, followed shortly after.
Hmm.
So two British people raised a fucking asshole that
Killed the
killed
president of the United
the
States.
best president aside from Trump. Known
And they've
to
been doing it ever since.
American history.
Ever since
Right.
we catch on to them, they do this.
Right. Do you see?
Well,
Do you see how early it started?
Mhm.
By the way,
That's what I was getting at.
I'm pretty sure. Okay. Like, I always think Washington is bad. Washington and Lincoln. Lincoln, I don't think was bad, but Washington may have been part
He
of the
was just
problem.
angry. Washington was an angry man. He didn't want to be the general, the president.
No, I know he didn't, but there might be. I don't want to get into that right now, but there might be certain reasons why.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it could be that his name, his family turned cabal, and he wasn't. Because I think Lincoln's family turned cabal. Well, look, okay.
Hmm.
Tom Hanks is supposedly related to Washington. This is according to Ancestry.com. That Tom Hanks is related to Washington. That for sure means, to me, that at least his name, his heirs turned cabal. Doesn't mean Washington necessarily was. I think he was. And I think it's bullshit that he didn't want to be general. Only if I have to. What, so people can wash his feet and fucking give me a fucking break. Treated better than Jesus Christ is what I'm trying to say.
Hey, Joseph.
Good evening, Joseph. But, and I will post it. I'll post it tomorrow, guys. If you take a look at young Lincoln, I'm not going to share it. I'm going to post it tomorrow. He's identical to Sean Penn. I mean, identical.
Which one is? Which one is?
Lincoln,
Oh my God.
as a young man, like in his 20s, before the stovetop, before the beard, the stove pipe, what the stovetop?
The stew pot.
What's the
Corn
hat?
cob pot.
The hat
Oh, the hat.
was a
I can't remember
pipe,
what they call it.
something like that. I'm sorry, guys, but yeah, long
Pipe.
before that image,
Mhm.
he looks identical. And you know me with this kind of stuff, I'm like, that's like 90% there, my friends. And that's a black and white picture. And it still remarkably looks like Sean Penn. Speaking of which, this girl goes, I don't know where she was waiting, but she goes to visit Paris Hilton. Is that her name? Paris Hilton?
Yeah, Paris Hilton. Yeah, of the Hiltons.
I'm telling you, why people sweat other people is beyond me. These are your brothers and sisters. All right. But it wasn't that she waited online. She was pregnant. She was humongous. Like I've been heavy, very heavy. I've been thin and I've been medium. I'm like medium right now, guys. Like, and I was heavier last year, but I always kind of get under control. Drinking really did bad, but this girl was big and she was wearing the most ridiculous, like 80s Madonna outfit, shiny and glossy. She's showing some of her stomach and her leg. I'm like, what the fuck? And then on top of it, she's kissing up to Paris Hilton.
Hmm.
These things drive me. I'm just like, don't you have something better to do? I know people like to go visit their stars and these. I just can never. Ugh. I don't know why. I just don't sweat people. Um, we're gonna get on to dicks and ticks, by the way. But the other thing I wanted to bring up is I just because I watch these things once in a while. I catch them. I like watching YouTube a lot, but sometimes there's the shorts on
Mhm.
Facebook that I'll watch. And there was this other one, and I couldn't believe it. This guy who was in really good shape, but apparently was not at one point, was posting about this woman crying. She's beautiful, bigger woman, but she was beautiful. Black curly hair, these bright. She looked like she was Hawaiian, but had bright blue eyes. I mean, she was gorgeous. She had this beautiful dress on, although you can only see her from like the waist up. She was in a car. She had like black dress, white poker. I mean, oh my God. All I wanted to do was go to one red carpet event my whole life. And then I'm right so close to there. But I
Oh,
can't find
brother.
an outfit. Nothing looks good on me. And I know it's my fault for being fat. I know it's partly my fault. This was her words. I might be, and it's not verbatim, but it's very close. I know it's my fault, partly. Like she said that
Mhm.
afterwards.
Uh-huh.
And then this guy is like, "Don't worry, you're gonna be beautiful. There's tailored dresses just for you." And this guy was nowhere gay or nothing like that. And I'm thinking to myself, we've got taxes, immigration, illegals, we have uh rapes, murders, we have protests right now, we have sonic booms, we have people in Congress that have lost their effing minds. Thank God they're getting out, most of them.
To say the least.
Yeah. But this girl, forget about the fact that she's making it to she was invited or somehow is getting into a red carpet event.
Yeah, no kidding.
But she's crying
No
about how
kidding.
fat she is and that she can't find a fat suit to wear. And that this other guy, who apparently worked his way into thinning himself up and getting into shape. Listen, guys, it's called putting down the fucking fork and moving your ass. Really, all it takes is a nice 10, 15-minute walk a day, and you'll lose 10 or 15 pounds in a couple of months. Really, get out from underneath the wheel. That's what I started doing. I mean, I do a lot of exercising too, but I started walking Hawkeye more.
Yeah.
And it helps. So far, I always walk them, but like a little more, just that extra 5 or 10 minutes. And it works. I'm a good like 15 pounds like a stone from like 3 or 4 months ago, even. Okay.
I put the sugar down. I put all the sugar
God,
down and all white foods down,
hate sugar.
and I lost weight. I think I'm losing a little bit too much now. I won't stop losing now.
Like we can mention this, but there's priorities. It's like real.
Mhm.
I know it's social media. I know you could bitch about whatever you want, but to me, you're a fucking low life. First of all, to even want to go to a red carpet event, I could care less. I want to save people's lives. It might sound like I'm not out there doing it like the military, but I'm here talking to you guys, trying to help every little bit I can. But the red carpet event and my fat bulge. Put down the fork, Meg. For anybody that watches Family Guy.
It's funny.
I'm just like saying, I never once bitched how fat I was. oh, well, I might have been drinking 6 days that week and gained 10 pounds the next week. Yes, it happens. Idiots. I'm just so sick of I can't. Okay, anyhow, moving on. Thinking negative. What do you think about thinking negative, Joe?
Not good for us.
Why do you
Definitely
think
bad.
that is, Joe? I like that you said that.
Because it releases the wrong hormones in your body. It just destroys you. Being happy is and smiling brings out better hormones, makes you feel uppity, smiling, smile, say hi to people, and be kind. It actually does it. It brings the dopamine stuff out, right? The
Right.
dopamine is
Hey, now
the
you're
good one.
talking chemistry. I like it.
Well, that's what it's all about.
So Joseph says when the Hebrews left Egypt, they had, I didn't mean to skip back,
They had
but I
been
didn't
slaves.
realize
No, no.
when the
Yeah.
Hebrews left Egypt, they had been slaves. They were allowed to take livestock, clothing, food, and gold jewelry. It's in the book and the movie. Yes, Jay
Right.
told
Yeah.
somebody told me to. Oh,
Yeah.
maybe Mama Helen told me to watch the Ten Commandments again. It was one of my favorites when I was younger, but I remember the actors, and but I don't remember. Like it was really young when I was watching it. Like I kind of remember just sitting there with Dad and watching it, but the concept I barely remember. So yeah, like the costumes and everything I can remember
Mhm.
perfectly. But so I definitely have to watch that. But still, they're walking on foot through the desert with all this shit, and then where did they get it? Okay, so they were slaves beforehand, Joseph, but then they were allowed to take stuff from where? Where did they get the clothes, food, and livestock if they were fucking still
The pharaohs let them take it. Remember, they let them take it with the
the pharaohs from
intention that they were
Egypt?
going to they were going to actually stop them before they could cross, before
But
they
they're
could make
saying
it cross them.
Egypt was fucking 10,000 years before the Common Era. They used to say it was 5,000. First, it was 2,000 because of the Moses story. Then it was 5,000. Now it's 10,000. And then you look up Moses and think it's heavily legendary because they had to figure out a fucking story to make them not slaves anymore. Because that was a story. No fucking people built those pyramids. Period. Not our little tiny asses. No effing way.
Well, they say the biggest pyramid was actually built 25,000 years ago,
But the
and
Jewish
not by
slaves
human
did it.
hands. And
Let me
not by
tell you, the
human hands.
Khazarians are 10,000 years old. Do we see
Yeah.
this?
And they lived in northern Russia.
Right.
The ancient people.
Yes.
That for some I
Yes.
mean I'm kind of
It
confused
was
on how they
it
lived
was
up there
north.
and built the
Yeah.
pyramids in south.
I don't know if
But
it was
hey,
north, but it was. I always say it's the outside of Russia, the country.
yeah.
It's all country. It's all fucking country. They have so much land. That's why they can have people. But Tartaria was there. I think Tartaria was somewhere there. Russia wasn't always Russia. I think Tartaria was parts of Russia. And these bad guys might have come from Tartaria, part of the group that destroyed Tartaria. Do I believe in Tartaria? Yes. Yes. Or get me some fucking engineer to construct the buildings they did back then.
Yeah.
Not only would it take billions of fucking dollars, it would take billions of people.
They just didn't have the people back then either.
They didn't have
Can't
the
say
people
that
nor
they
the
did. No way.
technology to cut marble.
Yeah.
I've said it
Not
before.
like that.
Michelangelo would say, all it takes is to the statue is already there, the structure is already there. You just got to remove the excess pieces.
Right. I remember him saying that.
I don't care
Well,
what
I did
anybody
hear
says.
it.
That takes a structure of that size with a hammer and a chisel, and by hand would take years. Like, I'm talking over a fucking decade. It would have taken a fifth of Michelangelo's life. Do we understand? People, A, did not live longer, but they had to make Moses live longer. Jesus only lived to 33. If we get the past history correct, we're going to find out everything else is going to follow. I can't. And where did Egypt get so much gold? From the sand? What did they start 25,000 years before that? Sifting through sand? Fucking gold in the middle of the desert? There are no
That's where they
caves
got all
there,
that gold from
friends.
too.
Okay.
You know what? They never told us how they got all that gold back then. They never said where it came from, did they?
Shaping sarcophaguses. If I'm
Gold.
my God, I said that correctly. Pardon me. Can you forget and the painting, the pigments? How the fuck did they understand color? Cleopatra had makeup, friends. That's where makeup comes from. Cleopatra wearing it. Pigment comes from the Egyptians. They also had writing in it. So how are the Sumerians the older one? No. I don't know. I don't want to sit and bitch about the Bible again, but I want all our books, all our history, every kind of information we can have to go through AI and process it and see what they could, including the Dead Sea Scrolls and whatever else that we have. All right, getting back onto not thinking negative. I'm going to just say it very quick. I'm terrible at this. So I'm going to use myself as an example. I'm absolutely terrible at not being negative. That's why I try to laugh so much and stuff. But if you want to change, if you want to help yourself, crying like that little heavy fucking fat ass bitch trying to get in a red carpet event is not going to help you. It's not going to help you. Be determined, be happy, give off positive vibes. Know what the fuck you're doing. Be confident. You've lived your whole life and have not died yet.
Yeah, we made it far. We made it far.
Made it damn far. You got children dying of cancer at 5 years old, babies. But you've lived. Spread your knowledge and give off good vibrations, because the smartest thing you could do is be good. Which
Give
we'll
your
talk
knowledge
about
to
later with
somebody.
Trump, right, Joe?
Yep. Yes. Give your knowledge to somebody.
That's correct. Your kids, your grandkids, friends, whatever. Teach any which way, because you have something to offer, and maybe your kids aren't interested. Your grandkid might be. Maybe your grandkid's not interested. His friend might be. I always find somebody that likes painting. Always.
There's a kid down the road.
Right. The other day I mentioned that there was limitations on what we can do to help. I didn't finish my thought though. To help with the purge, because I really do believe there's a purge. Even my friend Tam had said that. Oh gosh, I can't remember the doctor's name. He's like some really famous cancer doctor. he knows all his stuff. He's like, well, now cancers are going to come out 10 times as bad, starting about now, right? And Tam, who had already lost her husband to brain cancer quickly, she's up on everything. Now, she's not very conspiratorial, but she understands. She's like Pooh. She's like Nancy. She just gets it. It's more than just politics, people, right? It's just,
Right.
there's more to it. What was I saying? But what was I saying? Who was I talking about now?
Nancy. Getting
No,
it. Just
no,
getting
before Nancy. Because I'm looking on what's next and I'm fucking forgetting what I'm talking about. I was saying we can't always help the purge. There are people that are just gonna we have limitations to purge. There are people that are just going to, oh, Tam, you don't know Tam. You don't know Tam?
Don't
I
know
always
Tam.
call it Tam, Colorado. No. Okay, so she was like, and she wasn't talking about her husband because her husband got it later on. She had said, this has been going on for over 4 years now. She reads a lot of stuff. Whatever she says, I absolutely believe her, just like I would Nancy. Like it's coming from an article of some good, foundation. Okay. And she said it. And I said it too. I was like, she's absolutely right. She's freaking 100% right. I have never seen, it's all over. Now, I know there's so much social media, people can put shit out all the time, but no, guys, it is out. Cancer is out there. It is invasive. Ivermectin and fenbenzanol, if I'm saying it correctly. Please don't forget, if there's any sign of anybody you know that has it. I just saw another one recently. It saved another person. Started it before the doctors. There was one person I heard that a doctor put them on it. These people aren't lying because you could see when they got the fucking, I mean, they're going through it. They have hundreds of friends that know it. That's what I look at, comments. I make sure that this isn't some kind of AI bullshit, you never know. There are a lot of bots. There's a lot of bots and chats. Let's not forget that. Oh, my coffee's hot. So I didn't finish the thought. We can't always help what's going to happen with the older or those that will never understand. You can only help those that have a little bit of an open mind and that are
I heard that.
you
That
heard
was
that?
weird. Yeah, it was like a slap or something.
Hold on. I just want to make sure. Because Winchester, where are you?
Okay.
I think it was
A
Winchester.
little break. You got to finish the
It
thought
was
in just
weird.
a
It was
second.
not a sound I was used to. He must have I think he hit a 10 or something. Okay.
Uh,
Sorry about that. Have to check on the cat. You never know.
yeah.
All right. Let's get on. Okay. So Jeremy Hansen, good friend in our group, he gave us a article about the Lone Star ticks.
Uh,
They're noticeable. Actually, let me look this up.
the Lone Star tick.
How did the pharaohs get across to other countries, Joseph? History says that they mined gold in other countries and those they conquered. So men in fucking skirts, because that's what the Egyptians wore.
Mhm. Sure.
Went walking through sand to get to other countries. But yet we didn't find America until when? 1492? Do you understand? It doesn't fucking add up. I know the history you're telling me is what it's the indoctrinated history. If it was just one or two or three things, I'm just pointing out a few things. But there's
And
hundreds of
they,
thousands
yeah,
and too many
they never said,
coincidences.
yeah, they never said they mined any of these. Let me ask this question. Other than Africa, because there's gold all over the northern part of the Mediterranean.
Africa
Where
and
did
South
all
Africa.
that gold come from? Did it all come from Africa?
You got
And
no, you
who
got,
mined it?
but that's the thing.
Who mined it?
It doesn't make sense. And to make what they were able to make, they slept on stone. But
Yeah.
yet, but yet they made sarcophaguses out of pure gold. Took brains out of people through their noses and then mummified them. This is fucking scientific. They had a battery. Are there a lot of bees in certain parts of Egypt? Like I know there has to be lotus flowers somewhere, so there has to be water, there has to be plantation. So they had 50 million Jews digging in tunnels too and sifting through the sand to get gold. There's no way that they could make it. What did they walk to other countries? You say, I mean, there are a couple
Can you
of
imagine all the can you imagine all the sand in their sandals?
right?
Oh, it hurt their feet.
People that lived on sand all their lives, they know how to fucking make a ship and go in through water. It just, I know that there are Egyptian caricatures with, I believe there are apparatus like the scuba apparatus, and there's a boat, a ship. I'm pretty sure there is one. You know what? I'm going to double check that because if there isn't, I doubt it happened. It just doesn't make sense. The shit's out in the middle of nowhere. Well, no. Okay, so Jay says, excuse me. Jay said it flourished at one time. That Egypt flourished, that these countries had vegetation. He did. I remember him telling that to us that one time.
Mm,
It's still,
dirt turning to sand. I don't know if dirt can turn to sand. And vegetation lives in dirt, not sand, so to speak.
well, we have all sand and we have vegetation here. We got plants. Like
Yeah, I know.
I just don't I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't either because there's sand over here too. Yet stuff grows in here. This sand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, things can grow in sand because underneath the sand is going to be dirt. But then how did the
Yeah.
sand get there? Sand to me looks like ash. It seems to me that something died. Like that's I I don't know why I related to that. It's terrible, right? Maybe the earth died. Okay, let's get back to these Lone Star bugs. Ticks, right?
Dun, 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 dun. Mhm.
Very terrible thing is happening. A lot of Texas is infected, and as far as I know, Missouri, because Jeremy had said, I think 40% of half the counties in Missouri are affected. So half the counties in Missouri, 40% of them are infected by this bite from the Lone Star tick. The Lone Star tick is a little brown looking tick with a little white dot on it. That's why it's called the Lone Star tick, I guess, because the white star on the flag, right, for Texas, I guess.
Mhm.
But what it does is when it bites you, you can't eat meat anymore. You get an allergy to meat.
Wow.
Now I know people are born
You
with peanut
become a
allergies.
vegan.
Peanut allergies. People are born, they get. But now I'm wondering if the strawberry allergy, the shellfish allergy, the peanut allergy are actually nothing more than Plum Island fucking vaccination kind of crap.
Damn them, because they gave it to me.
Right. Well, you were what, Joe? You were in the military.
Mm-hmm. I was.
How many fucking shots did they give you, man?
Yeah,
Because
there's a
you weren't
lot of that
allergic when
shit.
you were younger, right? Was that it?
Mm-hmm. No, man, I used to eat the shit when I was in the military. I even ate it when I
Yeah,
came
well,
out of the military.
the body does change every 7 years. So when your body changed and you had that shit in you, it might have done something. And his effect might not be the effect that everybody else had. But I'm just suggesting that this was a long time. I mean, they developed ticks in Plum Island. Absolutely. Did they develop the Lone Star tick? I don't know, probably. Or, now hear me out, or the good guys did. Joe, am I crazy, or why would I say that the good guys would develop a tick so people could no longer eat meat? They would have a severe allergy to meat, any kind of meat, pork, beef, chicken.
To cull the herd, so to speak.
To hold the herd.
Cull, Cull.
What do you mean by that? I understand what you mean, but what do you mean?
It eliminates you, takes you out,
But that's
gets rid of some of the people because there gets to be too many people on the planet, so they think.
I'm asking, why would the good guys do it? Did you hear me? I asked,
I don't know
why
why the
would
good guys would do
good
it, but I
guys
know
do
the
it?
bad guys would do it that way. I don't know.
Right. But I'm asking, why would the good guys do it? Can anybody guess where I'm going with this?
Mhm.
Joe, what am I?
Uh, Someone who just doesn't want to eat meat
Why?
anymore at all.
I told you, but why? Do you remember why? He doesn't remember why. I was
I don't
told a
remember why.
philosophy, an out of this world philosophy, about 2.5 years ago, and I couldn't eat meat no more. I didn't want to. Now, this is crazy and very controlling, even if it was the good guys or the bad guy. I don't care. Maybe the bad guys just didn't stop it. Maybe the good guys didn't stop what the bad guys were doing. But maybe it's telling us that in this day and age, not only should we not kill our babies, but we shouldn't kill our animals. You didn't create them.
Mhm.
Who created them?
All right.
Yahshua. Yahweh. I'm not against people that eat meat, believe me. And I don't think it is part of the process though, guys. You're not going to be as awake as I am if you eat meat. You just it's just part of it. It's part of the process. And I really believe it was the white hats that told me this. They told me a few philosophies um, beyond the stars. They were beyond the stars, Joe. We'll watch it. I think we'll watch it together and you tell me what you think. They're 8, 10, 15 minutes long. What if that is the case? What if we're not supposed to kill God? Oh, but it tastes so good. Why would it taste so good? Well, why do the fucking Illuminati eat humans? They think it tastes so good.
That's just gross.
Why do we eat pork? Pork always got to me. I love bacon. Oh my God, I do. I used to love it.
I like it. I
But
had
what?
bacon.
But
I
what?
ate it yesterday.
You ate it yesterday, I know. But you see, I'll tell you something. The pig is the most common or alike taste of human flesh. I don't know who discovered this. Pig is the most, like, it's the other white meat. Pig is very similar to human flesh. So basically, we're eating something very similar to ourselves. Nobody ever told me that. I just know it. I just always knew. I mean, nobody ever. It wasn't from those philosophies. I didn't hear that from a philosophy. That's something I always knew. For example, when they were trying to figure out what is it called? The combustion when you go right up. What is it called? Oh, when people used to go up on flames. Spontaneous combustion.
Spontaneous combustion.
They would use a pig to try to figure out why, because they would burn the same way as human flesh. Maybe that's where I learned it from. But why would you want to eat anything that's, oh, but it tastes so good? Well, yeah, it's the way they fucking slice it, cook it. Anything with fat is going to taste good, people. Anything cooked in butter, fried. Like the thing you were telling me about, the donut sandwich.
Yeah.
Tell them.
They make at the fair. They take the Krispy Kreme donut, cut it in half, and you make it. It's like a triple. They can make it a single burger, double burger, triple cheeseburger. They put bacon on it, put all kinds of stuff on it. Now, that thing's a heart attack ready to start, right? As much as it's greasy.
And then they deep fry the whole thing, right?
And it is so fucking good. It really is.
I'm not trying to make you believe the way I believe. But things do happen for a reason, and I honestly I cannot believe in coincidences anymore. My life has been crazy. And even very lately, Joe has been seeing it again. Like I don't always tell you, Joe. I mean, what? For example, last episode we were talking about manna. MANA, the life-giving source that Yahweh dropped to Moses and the Hebrews to eat during their 40 years of traveling in the desert. The very next day, and I took a picture of it. The very next day, very early in the morning, I don't even think I went to sleep because we did a late live and I was on a chat very early in the morning. And somebody wrote, "Make America normal again." Remember, Joe? I told you this like 2 or 3 days.
Yeah, I do remember you telling me that.
Make America normal again. First of all, I've never heard that.
Manna.
Second of all, it's manna.
Mm-hmm.
I have a fucking picture, people. This is
Yeah,
my
weird.
life. How the hell is that possible? Make America. Who says that? I mean, who says? I know I was a libtard. I get it, but what? And if that's not a sign from the Almighty, am I shaking? Oh God! Oh, thank you, Lord. No, it's nothing like that. They're doing it for us. It's for us. You can't be scared. Nothing to fear but fear itself.
Yes.
Do you want to? Oh, if you're having tick problems, to help you out because you love your beef burgers and your T-bone steaks and your filet mignon, peppermint, thyme, and cinnamon will kill ticks within a minute. You spray it around. Cinnamon, thyme, and peppermint. I know a lot of bugs hate peppermint and cinnamon actually because it burns them. But they will die from this. And I don't like killing things, but these things are mutated. They're mutated to destroy us. So you got to be careful.
Therefore, they need to die. They need to die.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And as much as I want to believe in my theory that possibly we shouldn't be eating meat anymore, I can't. I've known that my girlfriend, my best friend, my whole life was a vegetarian since she was 13. I made her something. It was like a pizza thing with chopped meat or something. It was almost Mexican. I forgot what it was. But when she was sleep, she wanted to eat something. It was late at night. She's looking at it. I don't even think she took a bite of it. Carolyn, I can't eat this. I'm like, what are you talking about? I just made it for you. She's like, I can't eat it. I can't eat the meat. Like that. She never eat a piece of meat again. 13 years old in my house. I microwaved her some kind of like pizza thing, Yeah. I don't know what happened to her, but she still is a vegetarian. I don't know. And there's a lot of countries, a lot of like the Buddhists don't believe in eating meat. I'm not sure about some of the Hindus. I don't think eat meat, or the Hindus don't eat cow, right? They'll eat a lot of chicken and stuff, but they don't really eat. They won't eat cow because I think India and stuff, they worship cow. They worship the cow. I just wonder, and I have watched these environmentalists, and I have watched these animal activists, and you see these little tiny cow all lined up to become veal. I mean, hundreds of tiny little cows, beautiful little creatures. It's one thing when the bull is old and big and it's ready to go. I don't know, but these precious little babies, that I never ate veal. Mom used to make veal, didn't realize, and then 7, 8 years old, just stopped eating it. When I knew, I was like, no, not the babies. I was never big into meat anyhow, not really. I always liked not my antipastos I liked, but if it looked like it, I would have trouble. That was after my 20s, I think. If it started, like the turkey, like my mother gave me a big for Thanksgiving, the turkey and turkey leg. I was like, just give me some bit of the white. I couldn't eat that whole leg looking thing, but I love chicken wings, little ones, buffalo wings or something. I don't know. Chicken didn't bother me. Other fowl did. Duck I wouldn't eat. No. Ooh, very particular. Now I don't eat any. I can't understand how I'm so fat. I should be like this, guys, with the shit I eat. I mean, literally pretzels, fruit, and cheese is 90% of my intake. Well, cheese maybe. I don't know.
Sunflower seeds.
Oh, well, yeah. Oh my God, yeah. The salt probably. That's not good salt. Pink salt, people. Pink salt. All right, peppermint, cinnamon, and thyme. Thymne. Okay. So that's for that. That is for the ticks. Now we'll get to the dicks. I told you I had a lot to fucking, and we're not going to get through half of it, Joe. We're not. We'll have to come back maybe later this week. Um, Now, I heard this a couple of times. I don't know if you heard about Massey taking Viagra while going to the airport because he was going to get searched or something. My husband mentioned it. I listened to Brian Craig mentioned it. And so, he wanted. I guess he
Oh,
wanted to get
weird.
pat down with the heart on. So he took. I don't know. I didn't really pay much attention when my husband was like, was that an actual senator? I was like, yeah, he's a senator because he heard the story, but he missed some of it. Oh God. So apparently there are no coincidences, guys. This is absolutely for us. Apparently he calls his little John, like I call my John a Long John Silver, but he calls his a pine cone. Now, who and why would any male call their apparatus a pine cone? Joe, any
I'm
suggestions?
not going there. No, I don't. I didn't partake.
Joe, do you know where I'm going with it, though?
Perfect. Pine cones are bad.
Oh, Joseph, I'm not shooting down your answers. I want to know what the Bible says and what they do say. Like what the indoctrinate. I believe it's indoctrination, though. Everything. No matter what you tell me, because you learned it from the indoctrinated book. I'm not shooting down your perspective, honey. Please do not get me wrong. You're a very smart man. It's their perspective I'm shooting down. It's their lies I can't seem to wrap my head around. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know. I'm talking to you personally, it seems, but I'm really not. I'm like telling an audience, Joseph. You're answering me, yes, but I'm actually telling everybody, not just you. Even though I say your name, because I'm referencing what you're saying. Please don't confuse my excitedness and my anger. That is me. I'm like, I'm just like that. You got to hang out with us. You'll see. I'm really not a bad person, though. You just got to hang out.
Only on Tuesday. Only on Tuesday.
When he's off, yeah, I push him. So, yeah, I'm not like putting down your answer from the knowledge I'm putting down the actual history I'm not believing. I just doesn't all add up to me. Why, if we were able to do that shit 50,000, 25,000 years ago, why are we just stuck like this now? If Egypt was able to conquer so many countries, then why did it take for Trump to come into office? Come on.
Right. Shit ain't right.
It's not right. It's backwards.
And if you're not questioning everything that they've ever said or done.
Well, Joseph questions. I think Joseph questions.
You gotta open your mind. You gotta open your eyes and say, hey, wait a minute. You gotta start doing that. Because they just keep lying to you and they keep feeding off of that belief of that you're projecting. Every time they tell you something, you believe what they say they are.
That's it. If you go at it as none of history is correct first, forget about even what you believe. I go about not only, I always think, oh my God, I'm very, very neutral. I really try. And then when I see them, if I see it, then I'll go onto one side. But usually I start right in the freaking middle because I'm human. So I don't know everything. I'm only going to process like what I can and say, oh well, this don't make sense. Let's go this way, or wait, that is making sense. Like we were talking about the gold and where did the Egyptians get it from, and then I remembered that Jay told us there was vegetation there, so maybe they were able to make boats and conquer. I mean, it just. But then what happened? Did some kind of nuclear explosion happen to make it all dust? Like, so I'm not. Believe me, Joseph, I'm not making fun of you or anything you say to me. Even Jay, you hear how I answer Jay. I do it to Helen too. It's just how I am. It's not actually meant to be rude. Even I don't think so, Joe. I'm rude though. I am rude. Sorry, Joseph. Okay, I'll just apologize. That's much easier. I love you. Sorry. That's much easier. Okay, so getting back to Massey's pine cone. Why would you call it a pine cone?
I don't know why
The way
he
it
do that. That
grows.
just doesn't make sense.
Pine cone. You can cut yourself on a pine cone, my friends. I've worked with pine. I've done wreaths and stuff. They're sticky and nasty at first,
Mhm.
and they can be sharp. Why would you? I mean, fine, it's fat. Like I'm trying to like be phallic wise and pine cone wise, like trying to like, but there is no connection I can really see, except for one, which is the pineal gland. There is a pine cone, and I've said this a billion times, outside the Vatican. It is the biggest hidden secret. It is to represent the pineal gland in our brains. To open up the pineal gland is a very sensual experience. How do I know? I've been doing it. Am I great at it? No. Do I do it enough? Probably not. I probably should be practicing. It's it's wonderful. If the couple of times that I feel like I've done it right, I've gotten somewhere, it's wonderful. But what it really does, at least for me right now, is opens me to everything else. That is why I have the coincidences. It has to be. And these, we're being told that we're right by these coincidences too. Because they're not going to move on unless we got the rest of it down pat. So we have this man who's out of Congress take a Viagra to go through metal detector, get patted down, have a fucking hard on or some stupid shit like that, and he named it pine cone. Sensual, sexual pine cone. I'm not kidding. It's a very sensual feeling. It starts at the coccyx bone. I've only explained this a couple of times to people. It starts at the coccyx. Your spine, which controls every living tiny bit of you with the brain, attached to the brain, is your magic wand. So it starts from the coccyx and goes up around your spine. Your spine is supposed to be round. Do not sit straight. It's stupid. I mean, I know you want to. I know it looks better. Then it goes up through the back of your neck, to the frontal lobe, your pineal gland, and you open that third eye. People have known and believed about this and have done it. They have done astral roping, astral plane, whatevers. I have had very, very strange experiences. My dreams are my dreams are crazy, but I'm awake. It just can't be manna. Really? Not, it couldn't have been 10 hours later. And I read everything and I try to keep up with everything. It just, so Massey, pine cone in front of the Vatican, check it the fuck out. You don't believe me. Doesn't make sense otherwise.
Mhm. Oh,
Joe, do you think they told us everything about Epstein?
oh no.
No, no. Why? Why do you think that?
Because it's they're not going to release all the information to us. It puts too many of them in the hole
What is that? I can't hear you.
where it puts too many of them down. I mean, where they need to go down in the hole themselves.
Right.
So
But we know that they're already down, right? You believe me, kind of, saying that most of them are dead, or a good 99% of them, I'd say, at this point, around thereof. So then why? Why would not Trump release all the Epstein files? Because people aren't ready for it. People are not ready for it. They're not ready for UFOs either, people. You're not ready for fucking UFOs. Me, Joe, Joe, you're ready.
I'm ready.
Joseph, I know. Joseph Rogers is ready, I'd
Yeah.
imagine.
There's a few of us are. Yeah,
It's scary shit. It's going to be scary. But I want to
it
hug.
is.
I'm going to hug you, alien.
I want to meet
Want you-
one. I'd like to meet one. I'd like to say hi.
And when you understand sciences more than you do religion, I think you'd, I don't know, Joseph, you're very both. You're into religion and sciences. So I don't know. I think they're both the same. Because why? Because if there's a Yahweh, then he created science for us. Right? I mean, he created cures.
Had to.
He made blueberries antioxidants for us. Right? If you're believing in creationism or divine, what is it? Divine creationism, I think it is. I believe in creationism in a divine way. So Joseph says, I've never been one on Zoom. I've never been on Zoom. They won't even let you download it. What? On your phone or your PC?
Yeah.
Because he says
Sure.
because pine cones are a little prickly.
Prickly. It's a little prickly. Sticky pricklies.
Any jokes, Joe? Any?
No, I have not. Yeah, I do have a joke for you.
I think I have so much. Oh my! Not gonna
Okay.
do it tonight.
Why don't chickens wear underwear? Because they're peckers on their face.
Did you
That's fun.
plan that because of the dicks? Did you even plan that?
I actually did not.
See?
I did.
You see
I
the
did.
coincidence?
Oh, I got a bad one.
Go
I got a
on.
real bad one.
Go.
What do lesbians do while they're having their period?
Oh God, Joe.
They finger paint.
What? What?
They finger paint.
Oh!
Ooh, hi, Mama Helen. Yeah, we're still alive.
Damn. Oh,
Say
Joseph.
hi to Helen.
Helen's home?
Yeah.
Oh, Helen. Yeah, we're
Oh,
still
that was
alive,
bad.
Mama. How you doing? We were talking about you earlier a little bit.
Yeah.
I've been testy ever since I had a smoke last year. Saddens me I've become that way. Oh, a stroke. I thought it said smoke for a second. I'm like, I'm so sorry. Uh, Joseph, don't worry about it. Listen, you could curse me out and I'll come back the next day as your best friend. It's like because everybody has bad times, bad days. There were some things about strokes. I'm not sure. I'm gonna relook it up and I'll get back to you on it. Like I don't know if you have any aftermath of when the stroke happened. I remember when it did happen because you said you were in the hospital. We had no idea until you came out. It's been a year already, huh? Holy shnikes.
Glad you better, Joseph.
Yeah, little by little, strength, strength, strength. Um, let's see.
So can I say something about that boom?
About the what?
The boom, that sonic boom that was heard in the
Oh my God, I
Northeast.
forgot. Yeah, please do.
So I don't know if you guys heard about that, but it was up in the Northeast Heights only. They only, or not Northeast Heights, but the Northeast part of the country. They said it was only down as they heard it as far south as Boston, but it was loud in Boston. So I would have thought they would have heard it a little farther south too if it was loud in Boston. But what it actually was, it was a 3 foot wide meteor that entered our atmosphere and exploded actually north of Boston near New Hampshire on Saturday afternoon
Near
at
New
2 p.m.
Hampshire?
Yeah. North of Boston near New Hampshire.
So why did you think it was by Pennsylvania?
Well, I thought maybe they heard it down as far as the
That's
sonic
really
boom, because the
far.
sonic boom will carry.
Well, it would have been heard in New York first. You do
Well,
understand, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, there's a
So
lot
we
of
would have asked
bustling
Helen
going on
before we would
there.
have asked.
Would you guys
I'm
have
just
heard that
saying.
though? I don't know.
So what
I don't
was
know.
it?
It was a meteor, just 3 foot wide, 1 meter, 1 meter wide.
It's coming in so fast.
Yeah, and it hit the atmosphere at the wrong angle. And because it did that, it exploded. That's why they say when they go up in space and they have to come down in windows, they have to come down slightly, they have to skim the top for a while
Right.
and then they have to go down into it. It takes a while. And this was 40 miles above the earth that the explosion happened.
Do you understand the coincidences? Like not last show, but the two shows ago before I told you I saw that comment about basketball size.
Yeah.
And then what was I talking about? I was talking about how um certain velocities, right? Like they say 24,000 miles an hour to get out of the, and then when you hit the G force and you turn, you don't make it. You pass out even at Mach 1 or 2. Not everybody, but most of the time. Not Mach 3, probably. So I don't know how many G forces 24,000 miles an hour is, but one fucking mistake, it does, come on.
It would be smashed humans
Just like
against Chad.
it was only 1 meter. Did you
Yeah,
say?
1 meter wide.
So
Yeah, 1 meter wide, 3 feet.
that's 3 feet for those that don't
Mhm.
understand. 3.
Like I said,
Not
it's
that
there.
big. And to make a sonic boom,
Mhm.
that's pretty interesting. I love it. I like that stuff. Um. Oh yeah, Mama says she didn't hear shit.
It was a double boom that rattled windows, vibrated apartments, and shook homes up there.
It probably scared the shit out of people, thinking it was some kind of war, even some kind of missile or. That's awful.
It was like it was like the equivalent of 300 tons of TNT.
Holy
That's a
fucking
big boom.
shit! What?
Yeah. That's a big boom.
Did they see where all the pieces went? Like, did they come
They
down?
said most of it fell into the ocean because they said it exploded over Cape Cod. So I guess that's over the ocean.
Hmm.
Harmlessly falls into the ocean. How convenient.
All right, I think we're about to end it. I wanted to mention again to
Mhm.
recap the Lone Star ticks have the white dot in the middle. Peppermint, thyme, and cinnamon. Put it in a spray bottle, put it on you,
Right everywhere.
put it everywhere. Especially
Please
if you're
don't get
around
bit, guys.
ticks.
Yeah, please don't get bit.
Massey's pine cone is in front of the Vatican. It is also in your brain.
And in his pants.
Please don't worry about red carpet events
Right. Who
or
cares?
being fat and ugly when you have babies still being sex trafficked.
That is where it's at.
Um, you know, complain about something more. I don't know. There was the Gallup poll that I posted. Did you see that? People, it's like 25, 28% liberals, according to the Gallup poll. The rest of us are moderate or conservative MAGA.
Hmm?
And I doubt that's even right. I guarantee it's more like 20%, if not 19, 18, 19%. Why do I just have that feeling? I'm really good with numbers. I'm really thinking it's down to that. Everything else are paid protesters, actors, actresses, thugs. I've been saying it since day one for 10 years. Hired barbarians.
Right.
I've used that terminology 100 times.
And Democrats are not more educated. They're not.
What? Why would you even say that?
I went to school, therefore I am educated. Bullshit.
The word of the day is juke. I have a word of the day. Jook.
What does that mean?
Jook.
Okay.
Juke is a pub with a jukebox.
Huh. Oh, yeah.
I love my Scrabble games.
You're a juke.
I had that
I've
dream
been to a
about the
juke.
casino, and I'm telling you, the coincidences, the serendipity. Mama, I just ordered magnesium oil. Thank you for telling me that because I'm going to try. It's good for muscle joints, pains, a bunch of stuff. Actually, you should look it up. Nancy had mentioned the other day, Nancy Poo, that they passed a law, and she was pretty sure. I meant to look it up, but I'm pretty sure.
Wait. Why did you not go, Helen? Please tell us that. She said her son just left and wanted to take her to the hospital, but she didn't want to go. What's
She
wrong,
doesn't want to
Helen?
go to the hospital. You know why she doesn't
Well, I
want to go?
know she doesn't. Yeah, I know she doesn't like the doctors because of the.
Because they're going to do the same shit to her.
Yeah, I know. But sometimes they do good.
I know, Joe. I've been telling her for days. Believe me.
Sometimes they do good, Helen. Just saying.
She's
They're not all buttholes. In other words, some of them are good, not educated, they're indoctrinated, yes.
Yeah,
Well, yeah,
indoctrinated. That's
yes,
the
that's what they
fucking
are.
thing. She's the way she sees it, they're gonna give her something to hang on a little longer. There's no cure. That's the indoctrination, big pharma. Oh, keep taking
Yeah,
my medication. I'm gonna help you just a little bit. But you're never gonna get
yeah.
cured. That's why you have to open up your pineal, your pineal gland. It's because you can probably heal yourself. I don't know if Mama wants to sit there agitating her coccyx bone, but it might help, Mama. I don't know. We'll talk after. So just, I'm not making light of your situation, Mama, but it hurts me so to hell that I have to joke about it. I think, I think she said in Afghanistan, and I meant to look it up, but she said it was. I think it's Afghanistan. Made it legal now for 9-year-olds to get married.
Yeah, it's just nasty. That's just nasty.
Okay. So we'll play it. We'll play it next time we come on. Maybe we'll come on Thursday or Friday, Joe. I don't know. Maybe tomorrow for all I know. Um, but we're gonna play that girl. I'm not even gonna say it. I don't want to go over what she says and she talks to the mother. I love it. I love it. She's a great girl. She does this all the time too. Um, but what the Muslims come back and say to her, and now we know Afghan legalized 9-year-old marriages. We'll go over that. Oh, somebody
That
asked
is
me
not
about
good.
my thing with Mike Tramp. It's true. He wants my girlfriend, the vegetarian. She wasn't married to Sean yet, but Sean comes running up to me, like it's almost over, like everything's almost over. Mike Tramp is the lead singer from White Lion.
Ah,
So we're in Lemoore, and either my boyfriend played already, or yeah, I think he played in the beginning. I don't know why he wasn't around me though. Maybe he was in the back. I don't know. But Mike Tramp told my girlfriend's boyfriend Sean, and he comes running up to me. I'm like, what? He wants you. I'm like, who wants me? Mike wants you. What are you talking about? Mike wants me. Are you talking about Joe? My boyfriend was Joe at the time. It's like, no, Mike wants to take you to his trailer. I'm like, what the fuck are you? There were hundreds of girls and beautiful girls. I mean, I don't know, but I was like, I had to say no. But I did make out with the one from Cheap Trick, the lead singer. I was 16 and he was probably 50. I think I made out with Matt Gunner too, but that's another. I don't remember it so well. I hung out with all these people once because Lemoy's would have them, and you wouldn't know they're at the fucking bar. You wouldn't know. That's why I just don't give a shit about like popularity and famous people. Mama Helen knows. Remember that she told me about Joe Pesci. Joe Pesci was such a dick when he came and she served him at the restaurant, and he was a dick, and she told him off because we don't fucking give no fucking shit about you and your famous fucking shit. We don't care. We don't care about your fucking fat going on to a red carpet event. We have better things to do. Am I right, Mama? All right. So I wanted to mention that, and
righto.
I also looked up the Normans, the Norse, because and that we'll go
Norseman.
over later. Because Jay brought it up about the Normans when I said that the boardroom meant CEOs were bored, and he brought up the Normans, and I'm like, well, it doesn't matter. They still could be the cabal because they made the origin of the word boardroom. But I mean, it's interesting to look them up too. I mean, how do we know that everybody is they went everywhere. The cabal, they went everywhere. The Illuminati spread their seeds all over. All right.
It's the old trade. I have a friend who, who thinks Trump.
No, I
No,
didn't say think.
who I think I have a friend who Trump challenged.
Yes. Who's Trump challenged?
Trump challenged. Not good. Bad. She thinks Trump bad. But we think we know. Orange man, good and smart and oh my God, peaceful and peaceful and cool. Very. She stinks. She a nasty stinky.
No, what's this? That's not stink.
She mean. She mean.
No, that's mean.
Oh, that's me. She smell bad.
Come on, she ugly. I
Oh,
love
she
that.
ugly.
She ugly.
She's ugly. And her
Liar.
mother just have fun.
Liar. She
Sorry.
liar. She ugly. She
Ugly is one of our new
ugly.
words.
She ugly. Ugly. I know you keep. Well, I'm surprised you said that because you keep messing it up with liar.
Yeah, liar.
Ugly. It's weird. It is a weird, like ugly. That's a weird one.
She's
Beautiful.
ugly and her mama dress her funny.
We have so much more to go through, but
Yeah, we do.
not tonight.
Been
I
on
mean,
for a
I don't
while.
even know how long we've been on, but I'm exhausted.
I
and
don't either. Been a
Thank
while.
God Johnny's coming home tomorrow.
Oh,
You
good.
wouldn't think, but having a dog and a cat is just as bad as having a fucking baby. It's like, especially a dog like mine. It's unreal. The anxiety he has.
Oh, he's a good boy. He's a good boy. He doesn't need to
Helen,
bark.
I wanted to remind you because you said the other day Google was bad, and at one time they absolutely were, but it was definitely changed around. And I wonder if you remember when, because it dawned on me after we had that discussion that there was one time that Google put out something bad about a donkey. Don't you remember that? That was years ago. It was, we were still doing web dev. That's how long ago. It must have been 7, 8 years ago. And at that point, I knew Google was good. And I'm like, are you sure Google put this out? And we all checked. You don't remember it? I think it was a donkey. It was something weird. It was not, it might have been a donkey and a rat. It was not pro-Democrat, not pro-liberal.
Liberally challenged. We purple protocol.
Right.
That's our purple protocol.
That's our purple protocol. Yeah. Very good, Joe. See, he is good. He reads me really well. We are up to like 350 words. And we know protocol. Like that's the first word we look up. Well, actually, it's not. It's procedure. They don't have a sign for protocol. So protocol and procedure are simple. The sign
They're
for
real
next
close.
and the sign for protocol or procedure, right? It's like the next thing, right? Anyhow, guys,
It's a procedure.
yeah, we'll see you soon. Have faith, be positive as much as it's hard to do. Bring every fiber of your body into positive mode and try to eat healthy. Does it hurt? I don't know how many of you do or don't, but try to eat healthy. I think that's the way the world is going. Yeah. Why not? Are we going to go stupid? I mean, look at how many fat people are in this country. Motherfucking fat ass motherfucking red carpet wannabes.
That fructose
Should be
corn
eating
syrup.
red carpet, huh?
It's that fructose corn syrup. That's in everything.
There's byproducts. There's things to make what is it called? To make them stay fresh. All this crap. Oh, I mean, RFK is doing what he can, but it's going to take time. Eat your fruits, especially in the summer. Eat your fruits,
Listen.
guys. Eat your fruits. I'm telling you. All right. Love you all. Take care. I think we're done. Are we done, Joe? Everybody dance now. Oh.
We're done. I'm saying bye.
Come
Peace
on,
out.
Eileen. Oh, I got you, Eileen.
Sing
Maybe
yeah.
we'll listen to some music. To come on.